Now let's talk about one of the most underrated characters in Mortal Kombat, period. He might just be the most underrated character. Kenshi. First appearance, Deadly Alliance. And what a story, huh? One of the best swordsmen ever. Automatic credibility right there. Went around washing people. But dude got too power hungry. Then, one day, an old man approached him and said, listen, you can become a better swordsman. You can enhance your abilities if you got this sword. Kenshi obviously jumped at the opportunity, not knowing it was a trap. Located in the Well of Souls, in some cave. Kenshi followed this old man, went into the cave, opened up the well, and bam! As he opened the well, souls were released, blinding your boy. Shang Tsung then absorbed these souls. Then left your boy Kenshi to die like some dog in some random cave. Wow. But it turns out some of the story was true. There was a sword there, and some of Kenshi's ancestors' souls were in that sword, called Sento, and they helped him get out of that cave, setting up the rivalry of Kenshi versus Shang Tsung. Yes, he got Sento, but it cost him his eyesight. Now, before we go into the story, let's talk about your boy. Why is he one of the most underrated characters in Mortal Kombat? Well, it's easy. Let's look at his design. Easily one of the best designed characters in the game, period. Actual character. What's better than a blind man fighting bad guys? A blind man with a sword that knows telekinesis. That alone makes Kenshi one of the coolest characters ever in Mortal Kombat. Of that alone. Moveset suits the character. Nice techniques, uses the telekinesis slam, telekinesis moves, uses Sento, good fatalities, on point. Has connections with many characters. Down with Ermac, freed Ermac from mind control, then Ermac taught him his slam. Down with the special forces, relationships there. Rivals Shang Tsung, rivals the Red Dragon. So he has many connections with different characters. So what's the problem? Why isn't he more popular? Why isn't he a better character, a bigger star? Can anyone guess? I'll tell you why. Because he is written poorly, booking wise. Let's call it what it is, people. They have this guy as talent enhancement. They made him a talent enhancer. Original timeline. He's meant to be going after Shang Tsung. Guess what? Never happened. Gave him a good ending, but it didn't happen. Instead, he got washed by freaking Mavado. Another ending, never happened. Gets to Armageddon, and they have this guy lose to freaking Quan Chi in a sword fight. Then is killed by Shang Tsung. MK9, he was there as DLC, which means he didn't take part in the canon story. It was in MKX where your boy was actually in canon chapters. Let's take a look at his run there.
Gods, portals, flying demons.
Blind guys with magic swords.
There's your boy.
The world has changed. For the worse, if we do not expel Shinnok from Raiden's temple. He means to poison Earthrealm's life force, the Jinsei.
And we're not gonna let that happen.
Kenshi and I appreciate the Major allowing us to join you. We're happy to help kick Shinnok's bony ass back to the Netherrealm.
Get over here. That was a fireball from Liu Kang and a spear from Scorpion, just so you know. Uh-oh. Fodder. Absolute fodder. One-shotted. That's how they treat your boy. Of course, here Johnny Cage had the Roman Reigns push. Gore. Get him, Kenshi. There we go, he done something. Spark to the face. Gore. That was sick by Scorpion. Helicopter crash. You can say Kenshi survived one.
You okay?
We fared better than the men.
You think?
Add him to the list of things Shinnok will answer for. Jax.
Nightwolf with a cameo hair.
Nightwolf!
That's right, tell him. Tell him you're there.
There!
Sergeant, what is it?
That the elevator? Yes, the elevator.
Use your abilities.
Sento contains the souls of my ancestors.
Uh-huh.
They guide me.
Could they hurry the hell up?
Sweet chill music to the back. They have arrived, people.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. Didn't see you there.
Miserable wretch! Insignificant speck of feculent scum! How dare you!
Who gets hit first? Yeah, you guessed it. So those other guys didn't even do anything. This was between Johnny Cage and Raiden.
Enjoy the new digs, Gramps.
Uh-huh.
Sonya?
Johnny. Did we?
Yeah. We got him.
Remain here. The Chamber's properties will heal Sonya Blade in short order.
Quan Chi and the others, they're gone. A surge of power within the chamber overwhelmed my senses.
We can deal with Quan Chi later, Kenshi.
We've netted a bigger prize this day.
Shinnok's amulet. And within it,
Old fish face himself.
let us take the amulet to the Elder Gods.
They cannot destroy it. No one can.
Wow.
They might offer counsel. Shinnok can never escape.
The war is not over. Quan Chi has escaped. Why are you smiling?
She called me Johnny.
Good for you. Let's continue.
Quan Chi travels by conventional means.
He seems unable to fully use his magic. He's weaker than when I was in his service.
Serena's dead on. He doesn't have Shinnok as a power source. He's still Quan Chi, though.
I realize you agreed to guide and observe, but you are welcome to assume any role you wish.
I'm too rusty. Don't want to jeopardize the mission.
Says he's too rusty. And guess what? If he didn't get involved, they would have all died. Thank Jax. He captured Quan Chi.
Now!
Let's go. These photo rams. Let's go, Sindel. out of the way. Or maybe not. There you go, Kenshi. And of course, if Jax never interfered...
There's hope for you.
Well, you know.
Mother of God.
We've lost many. The rest are wounded.
And our friends.
The tide turned against them. They fled.
How you two doing?
I'm fine.
Busted ankle.
That's what I thought.
Where are you going?
Gonna bag me a sorcerer.
Alone?
You'll be killed.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Bars. Always liked that line. But before we go into the Takeda Kenshi story, let's talk about in the comics. Had his wife, had the kid Takeda, but he was targeted by the Red Dragon. They pulled up on his house, but he wasn't there. So Su Chin had to handle business. Look at her go. She was washing fodder, but then got washed by fodder, popped in the chest. Kenshi arrived too late, but he was able to save Takeda. Put him on his back, started running, started legging it back to the Shirai Ryu camp with the Red Dragon hot on his tail. He had to turn around and fend them off. And he did a good job, but guess what? One of the arrows fired got him in the leg. And then people, guess who stepped up to Kenshi? Huh? Su Hao. Su Hao proceeds to call Kenshi a coward, then beats the brakes off him. Su Hao. Kenshi out here elevating the talent of Su Hao. Wow. Only for Su Hao to get his head punched off 2 seconds later in the very next panel. This guy is announcing all the talent. He put over Mavado, put over Su Hao, put over freaking Goro with 2 arms. They have him get washed in the crypt. Come on, man. What's this guy? Dolph Ziggler or Jerry Lynn? But let's go.
You honor me, Master Hisashi. Now that I'm Chujin, how will I serve the clan?
Your future does not lie with the Shirai Ryu.
But the clan's my family.
When I took you in, I promised your father...
I don't have a father.
Wow.
Yes, you do. One who's proud of you. A Chujin in record time.
You knew he was coming? You said nothing?
Knowing this would be your reaction, yes.
Show some respect for your
Takeda,
dad.
Your father is not your enemy.
10 years. No visits. Nothing. You abandoned me.
I did not abandon you.
I was 8. My mother had just died. Now you come back? Think you can jump right in as the proud dad?
Son,
To hell with you. I am not your son. Now get up. I want to knock you down again.
Oh my god. Putting over his son, I guess.
Takeda, cease!
So what, he was gonna kill him?
Kenshi did not abandon you. He brought you here for your protection.
Protection from what?
From those who murdered your mother.
People like Su Hao.
She died in an accident.
That is the story I asked Master Hisashi to tell you. But in truth, your mother was killed by Red Dragon assassins. I was the target. Su Chin was the victim.
She fought though.
Son of a bitch!
Whoa.
It was your fault!
Your father has devoted his life to fighting animals like the Red Dragon. It is they who are without honor.
You shouldn't have hidden the truth.
You would have gone after your mother's killers unprepared. I could not risk that.
Tell him.
Master Hisashi has perfected your fighting skills. Now it is time to complete your training.
Ability.
How did you do that?
We are telepaths, a family gift.
I can read minds?
Through training, we will determine your full abilities. And then we will hunt down the Red Dragon. Together.
Kenshi joined Takeda on his quest to avenge his mother Suchin's murder. Their travels took them to a cave where he and Takeda freed a man, Taven, encased in a stalagmite. Kenshi told Taven that his brother Dagon was the founder of the Red Dragon Assassin Clan. Dagon had not only murdered Suchin, but his and Taven's parents as well. Together, Kenshi, Takeda, and Taven lay siege to the Red Dragon base. Dagon fell victim to Kenshi's rage.
That's what I'm talking about.
Suchin's murder had been avenged.
Brilliant ending. Brilliant end to a good story, but is it going to be canon though? That's the thing, because everything he does is practically non-canon. Hell, even in the crypt is non-canon. So what is real with this guy? Here you have a character with every single thing going for him, apart from a push. People, rate Kenshi out of 10. And with that, I'll leave you with arguably his best ending.
Kenshi had finally caught up with Shang Tsung in Outworld.
Get him.
Years ago, Kenshi had been manipulated into releasing the souls of his warrior ancestors. Shang Tsung had consumed those souls and left Kenshi to die in the tomb. The ordeal left Kenshi blinded, but the sword of his ancestors led him out of the depths. To redeem himself, Kenshi had vowed to free his ancestors from their captor. He cut Shang Tsung down with his ancestral sword, and a blast of souls was instantly released. The spirits of the warrior kings re-entered the sword as Kenshi held it above his head. His duty fulfilled, he could now return to Earthrealm.